Hello. I'm gathering stories about the future. Will it be happy? Will it be scary? Use the temperature adjustment wheel to set the mood. Press the red button to start and stop recording. And please, close the door when you are finished.
In the future, cows will rule the world. They will celebrate the martyrdom of their fellow creatures who were able to kill off the human population by controlling their brains. Ninja mind cows created prions which created mad cow disease. After that, the cows and the sheep got along famously. The sheep, unfortunately, all looked the same. The reason was, the only sheep that survived the mad prion wars was named Dolly. If you take a very close look, they all look exactly the same.
The Futurator is an unassuming oracle designed to elicit, capture, and orate people's visions of the future. Through this process, it will begin to compile a database of stories which can be used by designers and researchers to create technologies which are more in step with people's desires. Housed in the 1950s Philco refrigerator, the Futurator uses a combination of state-of-the-art technology and sandbox play therapy to encourage people to play while telling their stories. The refrigerator was chosen as the form factor of the unit because of its familiar quality as food storage container, family nerve center, and enigmatic position in the future of technology development. Opening the door of the Futurator, you are greeted by a refrigerator full of props and an electronic voice welcoming you. Turning the thermostat wheel adjusts the color, location, and intensity of the internal lighting via 4 computer-controlled multicolored LED arrays. Adjusting the thermostat also changes the tone of voice in which the computer speaks to you.
Hello. I'm gathering stories about the future.
Will it be happy? Will it be scary?
Use the temperature adjustment wheel to set the mood.
A small monitor recessed in the back of the Futurator helps you compose your story visually. The contents of the Futurator are a mix of highly representative and abstract objects that can be adapted to fit the user's storyline. Colors have augmented their narrations with cell phone sound effects and personal objects they happen to be carrying.
Hello. The easiest way for me to talk about the future is probably to say that the future is not going to be. It certainly won't be about tractors. It certainly won't be about cars. Not robots. Sure as hell not palm pilots. It's all about people.
Upon completing a story, the Futurator asks the storyteller to take one of the many egg keys located in the door. The Futurator requests that the storyteller give the key to someone else and ask them to return it and tell their own story. The Futurator tracks who successfully completes this human interaction and marks their stories accordingly. People who are slow or fail to have their egg keys returned receive tardy or failed markings. In its next revision, the Futurator will also link stories by their egg key transactions and mark stories with icons representing various qualities such as mood and length. With this information, viewers may begin to draw their own conclusions about the types of people telling the stories they are viewing. When the Futurator is idle, it randomly plays previously captured stories. More recent stories have a higher probability of playing than older ones.
The funny thing about the future is, when you were like, I don't know, 12 or 14 years old, what did you know about the year 2001? It seemed easier to believe that there would be rocket ships and people with wristwatch televisions and stuff than it did to believe that you'd be 30-something years old. Well, at least it did for me.